In a recent interview, Jamie Dornan, the actor famous for his handsome, elegant appearance and charming demeanor, suddenly shocked Hollywood and global fans when he shared a secret that he had kept hidden for many years. "I think I kept it inside for too long," Jamie mused. "It was not a lament, nor an attempt at a media stunt, but a heartfelt confession." Behind the halo, the always smiling appearance and the daring roles, Jamie is a man who has lived in a state of tension between fame and personal feelings that have never been resolved. A haunting past. Jamie said that when he first became famous for his role as Christian Grey in the 50 Shades series, he had to face a whirlwind of media and extreme scrutiny. People around him saw him as a sexy, strong and always confident role model. But what they didn't see was that, every night after leaving the set, Jamie would sit quietly in his rented London apartment, staring at the ceiling and thinking about his father, who had died a few years earlier. "He was the only person who ever told me I was good enough. When he left, I started to doubt myself," Jamie shared. In the public eye, Jamie was an icon. But deep down, he was still a little boy, always in need of his father's approval, something he could never get again. A relationship that had never been made public. Another part of the story that Jamie had kept inside for too long was about a young love that he had never revealed. She wasn't famous, didn't live in the glamorous entertainment world. "She was the first person who made me feel truly loved," Jamie whispered. That relationship lasted just 2 years, before Jamie decided to pursue a modeling career and left Belfast for London. They parted ways in silence. No tears, no blame. But for Jamie, it was one of the most painful wounds. "She once told me, 'You're going to be famous, and I'll just be a shadow.' I didn't understand it then. Now I do. There's always a struggle behind the smile." For years, Jamie tried to appear strong, to do his job and his family life. He loved his wife, Amelia Warner, and cherished his family of 3 young children. But no one knew that sometimes Jamie felt like he was living 2 lives. One he gave to the world, and one he kept to himself, full of pent-up emotions. "I'm a modern man, but I grew up in a society where men weren't allowed to show weakness. I learned to swallow it, and it really hurt me. A fresh start, learning to forgive yourself." After years of suffering in silence, Jamie says he started therapy in 2023. Initially, it was on the advice of a close friend, also an actor, but then he realized he needed it more than ever. "I learned to forgive myself. Forgive me for letting my emotions get the best of me. Forgive me for losing the people I loved. And forgive me for letting people think I was okay, when I wasn't." Jamie Dornan is no longer the mysterious, reserved Christian Grey on screen. He is a man who dares to talk about his feelings, dares to express his vulnerability, and wants to be true to himself. A message to anyone who has ever felt lonely. At the end of the conversation, Jamie looked deeply into the camera lens and said something that left many speechless. "If you are feeling lonely, carrying something inside you that you can't say, know that you are not alone. I am here. I have been there too." That confession doesn't require too many beautiful words. It is simply the truth, and the truth always has the power to touch the heart.